Human rights are the fundamental freedoms and protections every
person is entitled to, regardless of who they are. There are 30 basic rights outlined in the Universal Declaration of Human Rights. For instance, everyone has the right to life, liberty, and security. We all deserve freedom of thought, conscience, and religion, as well as the right to express ourselves freely. No one should be subjected to torture or degrading treatment, and everyone has the right to seek asylum from persecution. Education is a right, ensuring that everyone can learn and grow. Workers have the right to fair wages and safe working conditions. These rights extend to all, regardless of race, gender, or nationality. They promote dignity, equality, and respect for every individual. Upholding these rights is essential for a just and peaceful society, reminding us that we are all part of a shared humanity.
All human beings are born free and equal. This powerful statement emphasizes that every person, regardless of their background, race, or beliefs, possesses the same inherent dignity and rights. Imagine a world where everyone is treated with respect and fairness, where no one is judged by their appearance or circumstances. This principle is the foundation of human rights, reminding us that freedom is not a privilege for the few, but a birthright for all. It challenges us to recognize our shared humanity and to stand against discrimination and injustice. When we embrace this idea, we pave the way for a more just and compassionate society where everyone can thrive and contribute. Remember, equality is not just an ideal, it's a call to action for each of us to uphold and protect the rights of others.
The basic human right of no discrimination ensures that everyone, regardless of their background, has equal access to opportunities and resources. Discrimination occurs when individuals are treated unfairly based on characteristics like race, gender, age, or disability. This principle is rooted in the belief that every person deserves respect and dignity. Imagine a world where everyone can thrive without bias, where your potential isn't limited by who you are. This right empowers us to challenge stereotypes and advocate for those who face injustice. It's not just about laws, it's about fostering a culture of inclusion and understanding. By embracing diversity, we enrich our communities and drive progress. Remember, standing against discrimination is a stand for humanity itself. The right to life is a fundamental human right that asserts every individual's inherent value and dignity. It means that every person has the right to live and to be protected from arbitrary deprivation of life. This right is enshrined in various international treaties, like the Universal Declaration of Human Rights. It's not just about existing, it's about ensuring that everyone has the opportunity to thrive. This right also extends to protection from violence, discrimination, and even neglect. It's a call for governments to create laws that safeguard lives, whether through healthcare access or preventing violence. When we uphold the right to life, we affirm our commitment to justice and equality, recognizing that every life matters. Ultimately, it's about creating a world where everyone can live freely and fully, without fear for their existence.
Slavery is a violation of our most fundamental human rights. It strips away freedom, dignity, and the very essence of what it means to be human. Imagine being forced to work against your will, without pay, and living in constant fear. This is the reality for millions around the world today. The right to be free from slavery means that every person deserves autonomy and respect, regardless of their background or circumstances. It's not just a historical issue. Modern slavery exists in various forms, including human trafficking and forced labor. We must stand together to raise awareness, support survivors, and advocate for policies that protect this essential right. Every voice matters in the fight against slavery, because freedom is not just a privilege, it's a right that belongs to everyone.
Torture and inhuman treatment are violations of our most fundamental human rights. Imagine being subjected to physical or psychological pain, stripped of your dignity, simply for expressing your beliefs or being in the wrong place at the wrong time. This is not just a distant nightmare. It happens every day around the world. The right to be free from torture is enshrined in international law, yet countless individuals suffer in silence. No one should endure cruelty, regardless of their circumstances. This right is about protecting the vulnerable, ensuring that justice is served without brutality. It's a call to humanity, urging us to stand together against these atrocities. We must raise our voices, demand accountability, and create a world where dignity is upheld for everyone. Remember, when we allow torture to exist, we all lose our humanity.
Imagine a world where everyone has the same access to justice, regardless of who they are or where they come from. That's the essence of the right to use the law. It means that every individual, no matter their background, has the right to seek legal protection and remedy. Whether you're a billionaire or a single parent, the law should serve you equally. This right empowers us to challenge injustices, defend our rights, and hold others accountable. It's about leveling the playing field, ensuring that everyone can voice their grievances and have their day in court. When we uphold this right, we strengthen our society, fostering trust in our legal systems and promoting fairness. So, let's champion the same right to use law for all, because justice should never be a privilege, it's a fundamental human right. Equal before the law means that every individual, regardless of their background, wealth, or status, is treated the same in the eyes of the law. This principle ensures that justice is not reserved for the privileged few, but is accessible to everyone. Imagine a courtroom where a rich CEO and a struggling worker stand side by side, both entitled to the same legal protections and rights. This concept is foundational to democracy, promoting fairness and accountability. It means that laws apply equally, and no one is above them, not even those in power. When we uphold this right, we foster a society where everyone feels safe and valued, knowing that justice is truly blind.
The right to be treated fairly by the court is a cornerstone of justice. It means that everyone, regardless of their background, deserves an impartial hearing when facing legal issues. This right ensures that judges make decisions based on facts and evidence, not on bias or prejudice. It protects us from arbitrary treatment and guarantees that we have access to legal representation. Imagine standing in a courtroom knowing that the scales of justice are balanced and your voice will be heard. This principle not only upholds individual dignity, but also strengthens trust in our legal system. Fair treatment in court is not just a privilege, it's a fundamental human right that safeguards our freedom and equality.
Imagine waking up one day shield for our freedom.
The right to a fair trial is a cornerstone of justice in any society. It ensures that everyone, regardless of their background, has the opportunity to defend themselves against accusations in a court of law. This right means you can present evidence, call witnesses, and have a lawyer represent you. It protects against arbitrary punishment and ensures that guilt is proven beyond a reasonable doubt. Imagine being accused of something you didn't do. This right is your shield against wrongful conviction. It's not just about the accused, it upholds the integrity of the entire legal system, fostering trust and accountability. In essence, the right to a fair trial is about ensuring that justice is not just a privilege for the few, but a fundamental right for all.
The principle of innocent until proven guilty is a cornerstone of justice systems around the world. It means that every person accused of a crime is considered innocent until there's enough evidence to prove otherwise. This protects individuals from wrongful accusations and ensures that the burden of proof lies with the prosecution. Imagine being accused of something you didn't do. This principle safeguards your rights, allowing you to defend yourself without the weight of guilt hanging over you. It promotes fairness and encourages thorough investigations, ensuring that justice is not just about punishment, but about truth. By upholding this right, societies foster trust in their legal systems, reminding us that everyone deserves a fair chance to prove their innocence. It's a vital protection that upholds human dignity and the rule of law.
The right to privacy is a fundamental human right that protects our personal space and information from unwarranted intrusion. It means we have the freedom to control our own lives, thoughts, and communications without interference. Imagine a world where your personal conversations, online activities, and even your thoughts are open for anyone to see. That's why privacy matters. It safeguards our dignity and autonomy. In many countries, this right is enshrined in law, ensuring that governments and corporations cannot invade our personal lives without just cause. It empowers us to express ourselves freely, seek information, and build relationships without fear of surveillance. Ultimately, the right to privacy is about respect for individuals and their choices, allowing us to live authentically in a connected world.
Freedom of movement and residence is a fundamental human right that empowers us to travel, live, and settle wherever we choose, within our own country or beyond its borders. Imagine waking up in a new city, exploring its streets, or even relocating to another country for a fresh start. This right is essential for personal growth, cultural exchange, and economic opportunity. It allows us to escape conflict, seek better living conditions, or simply chase our dreams. However, this freedom isn't universal. Many face barriers like borders, laws, or discrimination. Upholding this right means advocating for a world where everyone can move freely and find a place to call home, enriching our societies and fostering understanding among diverse cultures. The right to asylum is a fundamental human right that protects individuals fleeing persecution, violence, or danger in their home countries. It allows them to seek refuge in another country where they can live safely and rebuild their lives. This right is rooted in the 1951 Refugee Convention, which defines who qualifies as a refugee and outlines the obligations of nations to protect them. When someone applies for asylum, they must demonstrate a well-founded fear of persecution based on factors like race, religion, nationality, political opinion, or membership in a particular social group. If granted asylum, they receive legal protection and can eventually apply for permanent residency. This right is crucial in a world where millions are displaced due to conflict and oppression. It embodies our shared commitment to human dignity and safety, reminding us that everyone deserves a chance to live free from fear.
The right to nationality is a fundamental human right that ensures every individual has a legal identity within a country. This right is crucial because it allows people to access essential services like education, healthcare, and employment. Without nationality, individuals can face statelessness, leaving them vulnerable and without protection under the law. Imagine not being able to travel, vote, or even open a bank account simply because you lack a recognized nationality. This right promotes belonging and security, enabling people to participate fully in society. It's not just about a passport, it's about dignity and the ability to claim your rights. Upholding the right to nationality is vital for fostering inclusive communities where everyone can thrive.
The right to marry and have a family is a fundamental human right recognized globally. It allows individuals to choose their partners and build a life together, free from discrimination. This right is essential for personal freedom and social stability. It encompasses not just the act of marriage, but also the ability to raise children and create a family unit. Every person should have the opportunity to love and be loved, regardless of their gender, sexual orientation, or background. This right promotes equality and respect, fostering diverse families that contribute to the richness of our societies. When we protect the right to marry and have a family, we affirm the dignity of every individual, ensuring that love and commitment can flourish in all forms.
The right to own things is a fundamental human right that empowers us to have control over our lives. Imagine a world where you can't claim anything as yours. No home, no belongings, not even the clothes on your back. This right allows us to acquire property, whether it's a house, a car, or even a cherished book. It's not just about possession, it's about security and freedom. When we own things, we can make choices, invest in our future, and build a sense of community. This right also protects us from arbitrary seizure by the state or others, ensuring that our hard work and creativity are respected. So, owning things isn't just a privilege, it's a cornerstone of dignity and autonomy in our lives.
Freedom of thought and religion is a fundamental human right that allows us to explore our beliefs and values without fear. Imagine a world where you can think freely, choose your faith, or even decide not to follow any religion at all. This right empowers us to express our ideas, challenge norms, and engage in meaningful conversations. It's about respecting diverse perspectives and understanding that everyone's journey is unique. When we embrace this freedom, we foster tolerance and harmony in society. Ultimately, it's not just about believing what we want, it's about creating a space where everyone can coexist peacefully, celebrating our differences while uniting in our shared humanity. Freedom of opinion and expression is a fundamental human right that empowers us to share our thoughts, beliefs, and ideas without fear of censorship or retaliation. Imagine living in a world where you can voice your opinions openly, whether you're discussing politics, art, or even your favorite pizza topping. This right is crucial for democracy, as it allows for diverse perspectives and healthy debates. However, it's not just about speaking freely, it's also about listening. When we respect others' opinions, we foster understanding and tolerance. But this freedom comes with responsibility. It's essential to express ourselves respectfully and thoughtfully, ensuring that our words don't harm others. In essence, freedom of opinion and expression is the heartbeat of a vibrant society, encouraging creativity, innovation, and progress. It's what makes us human, our ability to think, share, and connect.
The right to assemble is a fundamental human right that empowers us to gather peacefully for a common cause. Imagine standing shoulder to shoulder with others, united by shared beliefs, whether it's a protest for justice, a celebration of culture, or a community meeting. This right is crucial because it allows us to express our opinions, advocate for change, and hold those in power accountable. It's not just about being together, it's about amplifying our voices and making them heard. However, this right comes with responsibilities. Peaceful assembly means respecting others' rights and ensuring safety for everyone involved. When we come together, we create a powerful force for change, reminding ourselves and the world that our voices matter.
The right to democracy is all about our power as individuals to shape our own lives and communities. It means we have the freedom to choose our leaders and influence the laws that govern us. Imagine living in a world where your voice matters, where every vote counts, and where you can express your opinions without fear. This right ensures that everyone, regardless of their background, has an equal opportunity to participate in the political process. It's not just about elections, it's about accountability, transparency, and the ability to challenge injustices. When we embrace the right to democracy, we're not just protecting our own freedoms, we're building a future where everyone can thrive. So, let's cherish and defend this right, because a vibrant democracy is the foundation of a just society.
The right to Social Security is a fundamental human right that ensures everyone has access to basic economic security. Imagine facing unemployment, illness, or old age without any safety net. Social Security acts like a protective cushion, providing financial support when life throws us a curveball. It's not just about money, it's about dignity and stability. This right helps people maintain a decent standard of living, ensuring they can access health care, education, and housing. It's a promise that society makes to its members that no one should fall through the cracks. By guaranteeing Social Security, we're investing in a healthier, more equitable future for everyone.
The right to work is a fundamental human right that ensures everyone has the opportunity to earn a living through freely chosen employment. It's about dignity and empowerment, allowing individuals to support themselves and their families. Imagine waking up each day knowing you have the chance to contribute your skills and talents to society. This right is crucial for economic stability and personal fulfillment. It means no one should face discrimination or barriers based on their background, gender, or beliefs when seeking a job. When people can work, communities thrive, economies grow, and lives improve. It's not just about having a job, it's about having the freedom to pursue your passion and build a better future.
The right to rest and holiday is a fundamental human right recognized by the United Nations. It ensures that every individual has the opportunity to take breaks from work, recharge, and enjoy leisure time. This right is essential for our mental and physical well-being. Imagine a world where everyone can step away from their daily grind, whether it's a weekend getaway or a simple day off. It promotes not only personal health, but also boosts productivity and creativity when we return to our tasks. Countries around the globe are beginning to embrace this right, implementing policies that encourage work-life balance. By recognizing the importance of rest, we acknowledge that a fulfilled life is not just about work, but also about enjoying moments of joy and relaxation. So, let's celebrate our right to rest and make time for those precious holidays.
Imagine a world where everyone has access to essential services like healthcare, education, and housing. That's the essence of the right to social service. This fundamental human right ensures that every individual can seek help and support from their government, especially in times of need. It's about creating a safety net for the vulnerable, ensuring that no one is left behind. When we talk about social services, we're highlighting the importance of community welfare programs, mental health support, and assistance for the elderly and disabled. It's not just a privilege, it's a necessity for a thriving society. By guaranteeing these services, we empower individuals to lead healthier, more fulfilling lives. So, the right to social service is not just about aid, it's about dignity, equality, and the promise that everyone deserves a fair shot at a better life.
Education is a fundamental human right that empowers us all. It's not just about textbooks and classrooms, it's about opening doors to opportunities and shaping our futures. Imagine a world where every child, regardless of their background, has access to quality education. This right ensures that we can learn, grow, and develop critical thinking skills. It helps us understand our rights and responsibilities, and it fuels innovation and progress in society. When we invest in education, we invest in a brighter future for everyone. So, let's champion this right, because when one of us learns, we all benefit. Education is the key to unlocking potential and creating a better world for all.
Every person has the right to express themselves through culture and art. This means we can create, share, and enjoy music, dance, literature, and visual arts without fear or censorship. Imagine a world where every voice is heard, where diverse traditions and stories come together to enrich our lives. This right empowers communities, fosters understanding, and celebrates our unique identities. It's not just about individual expression, it's about building bridges across cultures. When we support the right to cultural and artistic expression, we're not just preserving heritage, we're inspiring future generations to dream, innovate, and connect. Embracing this right makes our society vibrant and alive.
Freedom is a fundamental human right that transcends borders and cultures. It's the essence of our humanity, allowing us to express ourselves, pursue our dreams, and live without fear. Yet, around the world, millions still fight for this basic right. In some places, people are silenced for speaking their truth, while others are denied the freedom to love whomever they choose. But hope is powerful. Across continents, brave souls are rising up, demanding change and standing together for justice. From peaceful protests to art that challenges the status quo, the spirit of freedom ignites a fire in our hearts. When we unite in our quest for freedom, we not only uplift ourselves but also inspire others to join the movement. Remember, freedom is not just a privilege, it's a shared responsibility. Together, let's champion this right for everyone, everywhere.
Subject to law means that everyone, regardless of their status, is accountable to the same legal standards. Imagine a world where laws apply equally to all, no one is above the law, and everyone has the right to seek justice. This principle ensures that our rights are protected while also holding us responsible for our actions. It's like a social contract. We agree to follow the rules, and in return, we gain protection and fairness. When we say subject to law, we're emphasizing that laws are not just for the powerful or privileged. They exist to safeguard our freedoms and maintain order in society. So, whether you're a student, a business owner, or a public official, you have the same rights and responsibilities. This balance is crucial for a just society, where everyone can thrive and feel secure.
Human rights are the fundamental freedoms and protections every person is entitled to, regardless of who they are. There are 30 basic rights outlined in the Universal Declaration of Human Rights. For instance, everyone has the right to life, liberty, and security. We all deserve freedom of thought, conscience, and religion, as well as the right to express ourselves freely. No one should be subjected to torture or degrading treatment, and everyone has the right to seek asylum from persecution. Education is a right, ensuring that everyone can learn and grow. Workers have the right to fair wages and safe working conditions. These rights extend to all, regardless of race, gender, or nationality. They promote dignity, equality, and respect for every individual. Upholding these rights is essential for a just and peaceful society, reminding us that we are all part of a shared humanity.